Okay, so we are starting out with lesson 7 homework, and I'm doing this a little bit different because really what we need to review is some definitions. And so I'm going to start out by doing a median. And a median to a triangle, if I have triangle ABC, goes from a vertex, there's the bell, sorry, from the vertex to the midpoint of the opposite side. So let's just say I want to draw a median to side BC. So I'm going to find the midpoint, and I'm going to estimate that my midpoint is right about here, and I'm going to call that D. So if I draw the median, I would draw a line that goes from A to D. And what I would know then, because D is a midpoint, is that BD is congruent to DC. And so I can write that here. BD is congruent to DC. So a median goes to a midpoint. The other thing that you need to know is what an altitude is. And so if I'm going to draw an altitude, let's call this a BC. And this time, an altitude I know is perpendicular. So let's draw an altitude that goes from B to AC, and if it's going to be an altitude, it needs to form a right angle when it intersects the opposite side. So if that's an altitude, then what I know is that angle ADB and angle CDB are right angles. And really, I should know first that BD is perpendicular to AC. Okay, so those two things. And then the other thing that I should know about is an angle bisector. So again, let's just say I have a triangle and ABC. This time I'm going to draw an angle bisector at B. And so if I'm bisecting this angle, it would look kind of like that. And if I call this D, then what I know is that angle ABD is congruent to angle CBD. Okay, so these three terms, median, altitude, angle bisector, you should be able to draw conclusions from each of those terms, and hopefully this helps with your homework tonight.